The Rubico Prime, in my opinion, is one of the most iconic weapons in Warframe, largely due to its popularity for Eidolon hunts. This was, and probably still is, the go-to sniper for most players, albeit there are better ways to destroy terrorists these days. With the recent unvaulting and bringing Rubico Prime relics back into circulation, I wondered, how does this weapon stack up against new enemies like the Thrax? So in today's video, I'm gonna be basically reviewing the Rubico Prime for 2022. And before we go any further, just a gentle reminder that if you do enjoy Warframe content, feel free to check out the other videos on the channel and see if it's worth subscribing. Let's take a quick look at the stats of this thing. 187 base damage with 80% of it being impact, which is at least it's got slash. One of the highlights for this weapon is the 38% base crit chance, which is incredible, coupled with one of the highest base crit multipliers for primary weapons at 3x. The status chance of 16% is not too great, but it's obvious this thing is all about crits. You even get a bonus to the crit multiplier by just zooming in. Something you may want to take note of, even though it would seem like the Rubico Prime's shots have travel time, that's just a visual effect that does not correspond to the actual projectile, as the Rubico Prime is a hit scan type weapon. Not really related to stats, but just a side note, I remember seeing ribbons for this thing going for thousands of flat, which they may still be, but trust me, none of those are worth anywhere near the amount people are asking for. Perhaps if you buy to sell, it could be worth looking into, otherwise skip the ribbons. This is the build I've decided on for testing in the simulacrum. Not the best for all use cases of course, but it is nice for the way I play and pretty much turns the Rubico Prime into an insane DPS weapon due to the copious amounts of crit damage. I thought about testing against Eidolons, but those boys have not undergone any significant changes in terms of effective health or defense, and besides, the Rubico Prime was already a great weapon to use against Eidolons, and if anything, it's probably even more potent now after the Zariman update. I thought a real challenge would be something like a level 190 Thrax Legatus or Exo Officer, but damn, this thing is apparently still a monster these days, as with a shot combo of 3x, you pretty much one-shot the Exo Officers, and the Thrax Legatus isn't really as scary as I may have made him seem in the last video. Some of you guys probably already know that the Rubico Prime is a great weapon even today and is well worth getting for a multitude of uses, from taking down boss enemies like the Eidolon, Prophet Taker, Liches, and several high threat, high level enemies. This is a quintessential crit weapon and will hopefully continue to be so for years to come. What do you guys think of the Rubico Prime? Feel free to leave your thoughts down in the comments below, I'd love to read them. Otherwise, you can always check out the Discord server, links in the description. And I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video. Have a good day.